Hello students, welcome you all. So today we are going to discuss exercise 7.1 of your book, page number 118. So let's read the question. Question number 1. Quadrilateral ABCD. Here you can see in the figure. AC equal to AD, AC equal to AD, and AB bisect angle A. AB, you can see AB is bisecting angle A. This big angle. It is bisecting. Okay, see the figure. So that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. ABC triangle congruent to triangle ABD. Okay, so let's prove it. So first we will see what is given. Given AC equal to AD. Write it. AC equal to AD. Located in the figure. AC equal to AD. AB bisect angle A. That means you can write CAB angle. Angle CAB equals to angle DAB. So this much is given to us. Now prove. See, in between these two triangle CAB, it is written here ABC. Okay, we'll write ABC. ABC in triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Here you can see AC equal to AD. AC equal to AD. Why? Given. Now angle CAB equal to angle DAB. CAB angle equal to angle DAB. This angle, angle CAB equal to angle DAB, and AB is equal to AB. That means AB side is common for both the triangle. AB equals AB. So triangle ABC congruent triangle ABD. What is the rule of congruency? Congruency rule is side angle side. Side angle side. Now both the triangles are congruent. Therefore, it is question is saying what can you say about BC and BD? Look at the figure. BC, this side BC and BD. BC and BD will be equal. So you can write. So BC equal to BD. Why? Give reason. CPCT. T. That means corresponding part of congruent triangles. Okay. So hence proved. We have solved the question number 1. Now we'll move to question number 2. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Here you can see in the figure ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AD equal to BC. Look at the figure. AD equal to BC. Angle DAB equal to angle CBA. DAB. Okay, this angle is equal to angle CBA. CBA, this angle. Okay, these two angles are equal. Okay, prove that. Okay, 3 parts are there. Okay, we will go part one by one. First we will move to part 1. Prove that triangle ABD. Look at the figure. ABD, this triangle congruent to triangle BAC. BAC. Okay, so let's start. We'll take these two triangle. Let's write I in triangle ABD and triangle BAC. Look at the figure. ABD and BAC. BAC. In between these two triangles, what are equal? AB is equal to AB. Side common. You can write AB. equals AB. Why? Common side. What else is equal? Look at it. First I have taken ABD triangle. Okay, ABD. So AD is equal to BC. It is given to us. AD equal to BC. Why? Given. Okay. Okay. What else? Angle BAD. Okay. Or you can say DAB. This angle DAB. This angle equal to angle CBA. It is also given. Angle DAB equal to angle CBA. Okay. Why it is given? Now, so you can write. So you can see one side angle side is equal to side angle side of two triangles. Okay. So that we can write triangle ABD will congruent to triangle BAC. Okay. Why? Congruency criterion is your side angle side. Okay. As both the triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will also be equal. Okay. First part was two triangles are congruent. So we have solved the first part. Now come to double I. Okay. We'll write double I here. Double I is saying BD equal to AC. Look at the figure. Here is BD. BD is this side. BD equal to AC. Where is AC? Here it is AC. You can see BD and AC are corresponding parts of triangle ABD and triangle ABC, isn't it? You can directly write here as triangle ABD congruent triangle BAC. So BD equals to AC. Give reason. CPCT. Okay, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Now we'll move to triple I. Let's see what is triple I. Angle ABD equal to angle BAC. ABD, where is ABD? ABD. Okay, this angle. I'll clear the figure for you first. Okay. Okay, now here you can see triangle angle ABD, this angle equal to angle BAC. BAC. Okay, are these two angles are also corresponding parts of triangle ABC, triangle ABC and triangle ABD? Yes, they are the corresponding parts. Okay, na? Therefore, you can directly write angle ABD, angle ABD equals to angle BAC. Why? CPCT. Okay. So we have proved all the three parts, part 1, part 2 and part 3. Okay. Now we will move to the question number 3. Okay. Here it is, question number 3. Let's read the question. Question number 3. AD and BC are equal perpendicular to a line segment AB. Look at the figure. AD and BC. Where is AD? AD and BC are equal perpendicular. Equal means AD equal to BC and perpendicular to a line segment AB. Here you can see AB line segment and they are perpendicular. That means angle A equal to angle B equal to 90 degree. So that CD bisect AB. So that CD, this side CD will bisect AB. That means BO equal to AO. This is what we have to prove. So what is given to us? Given is AD equal to BC. AD equals to BC is not visible. This is A. So given is AD equal to BC, and what else is given? Angle B equal to angle A equal to 90 degree. Angle B equals to angle A equals to 90 degree. Okay, this much is given. To prove, so that CD bisect AB. So we have to prove this. To prove CD bisects AB means you can say CD will bisect AB, man. That means BO will be equal to AO. So we have to prove that BO equal to AO. Okay. Now we'll move to proof section. Here you can see there are two triangles. Let the we'll clear it. So it is clear now. Now you can see there are two triangles. Triangle OCB or OBC, you can say OBC triangle, and triangle OAD. Okay na? So we will write in triangle OBC and triangle OAD. In between these two triangles, what is there? You can see angle B is equal to angle A. Angle B equals to angle A. Okay, why? 90 degree. Okay. Okay, then anything else? You can see these two angles are also equal, isn't it? Because vertically opposite angle. So you can write angle BOC equal to angle AOD. Angle BOC equals to angle AOD. Region vertically opposite angle. Now two angles are equal, and if one side will be equal, then two triangles will be congruent. It is given that BC equal to AD. BC equal to AD. Why? Given. Okay. Now you see angle side and angle side of two triangles are equal. Therefore, two triangles will be congruent. There is a rule for that angle side congruency rule. So we can write, so triangle OBC will congruent to triangle OAD. The rule is angle side. Okay, so this much we have proved. Now what we have to show? So that CD bisect AB. That means here you can see two proof as there. BO equal to AO we have to prove. Now BO and AO are the corresponding parts of these two triangles. We can write implies that or so, whatever you can write, implies that BO equal to AO. Why? CPCT. That means corresponding part of congruent triangles. Okay, so that it is proved. Now question number 3 is solved. So we'll move to question number 3. For here it is question number 4. L and M are two parallel lines. Okay, here you can see this is your L and this is M, are two parallel lines. So L parallel M intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. Here you can see P line and Q line, they are also parallel. So L and M are parallel and P and Q are also parallel, and they are intersecting each other. Now you see they are intersecting at point A, D, C and B. So that triangle ABC, what is the figure? Triangle ABC, this triangle ABC, congruent to triangle CDA. Okay na? Now you see, if we can do one thing, here edge L line is parallel to M and P line is parallel to Q and they are intersecting each other. Therefore, we can write AB parallel CD. Here you can see CD, AB parallel CD and AD parallel BC. So that ABCD will be what? Parallelogram, isn't it? So let's try to do this. So given AD parallel BC, and AB parallel CD, to prove, what do we need to prove? We have to prove this triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. This is what we have to prove. So now we'll move to proof section. In between these two triangles, we'll write in triangle ABC and okay, first we will not write in between two triangle. First we will start with the quadrilateral. Here you see edge AD parallel BC and AB parallel CD. We will write AD parallel BC and AB parallel CD. So ABCD is a parallelogram, isn't it? Now in a triangle, name the two triangle ABC and triangle CDA. Now look at the figure. ABC and CDA. AB will be equal to CD. We will write AB equal to DC. Okay, AB equals DC, and you can see this angle will be equal to this angle. This angle will be equal to this angle. One second, I will clear it out. Now you see, name the angle. BAC angle will be equal to DCA angle. Why? Because they are what? As AB parallel CD, they must be this angle BAC and DCA must be alternate interior angle. So we'll write angle BAC BAC equals angle DCA, give region alternate interior angle. Now if we can equalize another pair of angle, so that the two triangles will be congruent, because one side is always already equal, we need to only equal on one more pair of angles. Here you can see angle B must be equal to angle D. Angle B equals to angle D, give region opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. Now you see two angles and one side of two angles and one side are equal to two angles and one side. Therefore you can write so triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA, region angle side. Okay, so this is what we have to prove. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Criterion is your angle side. Okay, you can prove this by some other ways are there, so that in those way also you can prove. Okay, so this is not only one of the way that I have told to you. Now I will move to another question, question number 5. Okay, line L is the bisector of an angle A. Okay, you can see line L, this line is the bisector of angle A. Okay, that means these two angles must be equal. B is any point on L, so you can see this point is nobody but B. BP and BQ are perpendicular from B. BP, you can see BP and BQ are perpendicular, so these angles are 90 degree to the arm of A. So these are the two arms of angle A. So that after this much we have to prove that triangle ABP congruent to triangle AQB. Look at the figure APB, APB, APB. This triangle APB triangle will be congruent to triangle AQB, AQB. This triangle. This is what we have to prove. After proving that, double I is BP equal to BQ. Where is BP? This side BP equal to BQ. After this congruency, this will automatically be proved. Or B is equidistant from the arm of A, angle A. Same thing, BQ equal to BP. This is what we have to prove. So let's start. So given, first draw the figure, okay, then we will write given. These two angles are equal as AB is the bisector of angle A, therefore we will write angle QAB. Angle QAB is equal to angle PAB. PAB. Look at the figure. Huh? Now, yes, another given is that BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B, so that you can write these angles are 90 degree. Okay, na? Angle AQB, angle AQB equal to 90 degree, and angle APB, APB. Look at the figure. Huh? Equal to 90 degree. Two angles are 90 degree. This is given to us. So to prove triangle APB congruent triangle AQB. AQB. This is what we have to prove. Now we'll move to proof section. Very short proof it is. In triangle one second. In triangle APB and triangle AQB, in between these two triangles. Now look at the figure. This angle APB, first APB, this angle. So angle PAB equal to angle QAB. Angle PAB equal to angle QAB. Why? Angle PAB equal to angle QAB, it is given to us. Given. Just write the reason given. Okay. So one angle is equal now. Another thing, you can see angle Q, or you can write angle BQA. What even written here? AQB we have written. Angle AQB, this angle is equal to angle APB. Angle AQB equal to angle APB. APB. It is also given. Okay. And AB. Okay. AB is the common line. AB equals to AB. Now you see, in between these two triangles, I will clear the triangle for you. In between these two triangles, triangle ABQ and ABP, what triangle we have written? APB. APB and AQB. In between these two triangles, two angles and one side are equal. Okay, na? Therefore, these two triangles will be congruent. We'll just write that. Huh? So, triangle APB will be congruent to triangle AQB. Just look at the figure. Huh? AQB. The region is angle side. Okay. As these two triangles are equal, their corresponding parts will be equal. So, it implies that you can see BP this side, and BQ will also be equal. So BP equals to BQ. Why? CP CT. One line corresponding part of congruent triangles. So question number 5 is also solved. Now we will move to question number 6. So let's start. In figure 7.21, look at the figure. SC equal to A. Okay, where is AC? Okay, this AC equal to AE. Okay, AC equal to AE. AC equal to AE. Now AB equal to AD. Look at the figure. AB, this line. AB equal to AD. This one. Okay. And angle BAD equal to angle EAC. BAD, this angle, equal to angle EAC. EAC, this angle. Okay. These two angles are equal. So that BC equal to D. What do you have to prove? BC, look at the figure. BC, this, equal to DE. What is D? Here D. DE. Okay. This is what we have to prove. Okay. Now you look at the figure. Where is BC? Oh, shit. 1 second. Okay. Where is BC? Here it is. Where is DE? Here it is. Okay. So they are in between two triangles. Which triangle? ABC triangle. Okay. And ADE triangle. ADE triangle. Okay. Now we have to congruent these two triangles. Okay. Let's start. I am again demarcating A, B, C and A, D, E. Okay, first we will let given. Whatever given we will let AC equal to A, AC equal to A, AB equal to AD, AB equal to AD, and angle BAD, angle BAD equal to angle EAC. This much is given. To prove that BC equal to DE. BC equal to DE. Now we will move to proof section. So we will directly take the two triangle ABC and triangle ADE. In triangle ABC and triangle ADE. Look at the figure again. ABC up to here and ADE. Okay, in between these two triangles. Okay, what are equal? AB equals to AD. AB of triangle ABC is equal to AD, this side, of triangle ADE. So let AB equal to AD. Will clear the figure. Okay. So AB equal to AD, we have again these two sides are equal. Again another sides is also equal. SC equal to AC of triangle ABC is equal to AE of triangle ADE. So left SC equal to AE. AC equal to AE. These all are given. This is given. This is also given. Now we need one more angle to be equal. Now you look, angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Okay. Once again. It will be clear for you now. Look, this angle is equal to this angle. If we add angle DAC on both the angle, then this small angle, if we will add, then what will happen? Angle EAD, this angle, will be equal to angle BAC, this angle, isn't it? So what we will do? We will just add angle CAD on both the angles. Which angle? This angle, angle BAD and angle EAC. Let's write that. First we will clear it the figure. Okay. Now angle BAD equal to angle EAC. Just write that. Angle BAD equals to angle EAC implies angle BAD plus this small angle. What is the name of it? CAD plus angle CAD equals to here angle EAC plus here also we will add the same angle CAD. Both same thing we can add on both the side. Now look at the figure. BAD plus CAD, BAD plus CAD, BAD this angle plus CAD this angle will be equal to this big angle na? Angle BAC. Just write angle BAC equals to EAC plus CAD. Look at the figure again. EAC plus CAD this small angle will equal to this big angle EAD. Angle EAD. Now you see. Again I will clear the figure for you. Now you see corresponding two sides and one angle in between, okay, of two triangles are equal. Therefore we can say two triangles are congruent. So here we will directly write, so triangle, which triangle we have taken? ABC. ABC will be congruent to triangle ADE. ADE. Here it is. ABC triangle is now congruent to triangle ADE. Okay na? Now as these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. Now BC is a part of triangle ABC and DE is a part of triangle ADE. Therefore implies that you can write, therefore BC equal to DY. Region is CP CT, corresponding part of congruent triangles, hence proved. Okay, now this question is also proved. So 7. So is this the last question? No. Okay, question number 7. Let's try it out. Let's read the question. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. Look at the figure. AB, here it is AB, is a line segment and P, this is the point P. P is its midpoint. So that we can say FP is equal to BP. Okay. D and E are point on the same side of AB. You can look at this. D and E are two point on the same side. Yes, they are on the same side. Such that BAD angle equal to ABE angle. BAD, where is BAD? BAD equal to ABE. Oh, okay, one second. So BAD, here it is BAD, this angle, BAD, this angle is equal to angle ABE, this angle. So these two angles are equal, and angle EPA equal to angle DPB, EPA, this angle equal to angle DPB, look at this, DPB, this angle. Okay, these two angles are also equal. So that triangle DAP, look at the figure, triangle DAP, okay, this triangle, okay, look at it, DAP, this triangle is congruent to triangle EBP, triangle E B P. Okay, these two triangles are congruent. This is what we have to prove. Okay, then AD equal to B. Where is AD? AD. Okay, if the two triangles are congruent, then AD will be equal to B. Automatically, they will be equal to both each other. So first we have to prove that DAP triangle equal to EBP. Again, you look DAP, this triangle equal to EBP. EBP. Okay. Now let's start. First we will see what is given. Given P is the midpoint. First it is saying, so that we can write AP equal to BP. AP equals BP. This is what given. Then D and E are point on the same side of BC such that this is given. BAD angle equal to AB. Angle BAD equals to angle ABP. This is given, and it is also given angle EPA equal to angle DPB. Okay. Now to prove is this both. Okay. Triangle DAP congruent triangle EBP and AD equals to B. Now we'll move to proof section. Again, in between these two triangles, just take the two triangle. Triangle D, this is D. In between two triangle, triangle DAP and triangle EBP. Now look at the figure. DAP and EBP. DAP, this triangle, EBP, this triangle. Now what are equal? We need at least two triangle, one side or two side, one angle. Okay, it is given that AP equal to BP. We can directly write AP equal to BP. One side are equal, and angle A is equal to angle B also. That also you write angle A equals to angle B. Where you came, this is also given, and this is also given to us. Okay. Now what we need? We need another two triangle, one pair of angle. Here you can see this angle and these two angles are equal. That means angle DPB and EPA. These two angles are equal. Now if we add this angle, this is middle angle. Okay, what is name? EPD angle. Okay, to both the sides. So that what will happen? If we add angle DPB, this angle, and angle EPD, this angle, the two will form this big angle. Okay. Similarly, if we add angle APE and angle EPD, then it will form this angle. So that these two angles will be equal, because same thing we are adding on both the side, na? Okay, that is what we are going to do now. So just let's clear the figure. Okay. Now here it is. We will take this angle EPA equal to angle DPB. Angle EPA okay, we have taken angle first BP. We have taken first as BP, na? Then you please take it first. Once again, if as you have taken BP first, so that for you first take angle B first. Okay, then you can take angle A. Same thing, we just have to angle B equal to angle A. Okay, then here also same thing, we will first take this angle. Okay, DPB. Okay, not EPA. angle DPB equals to angle EPA. Okay, EPA. We will just what we will do? We will add only this to both the side. EPD. Okay, implies angle DPB plus angle EPD. EPD. Look at the figure angle. Only this EPD I am adding. Right? EPD equal to angle EPA plus same EPD implies now DPB plus EPD. Look at the figure. DPB this angle plus EPD this angle will form this big angle. Name is EPB angle. EPB angle equals to EPA plus EPD. Look at the figure. EPA this angle plus EPD this angle will form this big angle. A DPA angle. DPA angle. Now you see, again we will move to the figure. Now you see, one sides are equal. These two angles are equal. Another angle A equal to angle B also. Therefore, these two triangles will be congruent. So we'll write, so triangle this DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. EBP triangle. So their corresponding other parts will be equal. Now you can see ED and EB are the corresponding part of two triangles. Similarly, what we need? AD equal to BE. That is AD. Okay. AD and B. This is what we need. Yeah? So AD and B are corresponding parts. AD and B. Therefore, write AD equal to BE. Okay. Why? CPCT. CPCT. Okay. Na? Well, this is proved now.